everybody. Happy, is this middle of the month?
We're past the middle of the month. This is the
really?
19th. Thursday. We're a day late, $1 short, as always.
Yeah, it's Thursday, but we're celebrating it as if it was
Wednesday.
Wednesday because Wednesday was,
Oh, I was so tired yesterday.
oh, it was exhausting. We had set up the AARP thing. Boy, that turned out good though.
It did. 200
lunch.
people here, and they all got to learn about senior scams that are going on right now, and then to meet the new AARP director for the state of Washington, Marguerite Rowe. And I tell you what, I love to give props to directors that jump in there. Because I for one am always that one that's like, if I'm gonna ask you to do it, I can do it myself.
Right.
I'm never gonna ask you something to do that I wouldn't do or help you with. She was in there throwing tables down, putting chairs up, setting up, tearing down.
Yeah, which one was she?
She was the shorter, darker hair lady.
She was. I didn't realize she was the new director. I really enjoyed interacting with her. She was knocking it out.
Yeah, she was like the main one putting everything away with me at the end of it.
Nice.
And so props to you, Marguerite.
Yeah,
very good.
Marguerite. What's her last name?
Rowe.
Marguerite Rowe. Way to go.
And thank you to Amanda that helped get your team all to put this together. Thank you to Stu Seibel that suggested this and got the ball rolling.
Oh, yeah, way to go, Stu.
Yeah, my only thing to Amanda yesterday was like, please don't do online registration again.
No,
that phone number.
Sometimes online is okay, but when you're talking about seniors, online is, I mean, even the baby boomer seniors, it's just a lot easier to, call or fill something out, send it in. But yeah, it gets hard.
It does.
So anyway, yeah, so yesterday was exhausting, but yesterday was chocolate cupcake day.
It was, and I didn't get to make any either.
No, so we're eating blueberry scones that Mike brought us.
We'll just imagine that's the chocolate.
Chocolate.
Although these are delicious, and I wouldn't really want to imagine that they're anything else.
I know, they're really good. And then it was National Tie.
And I forgot to bring my
tie.
Very nice.
I hooked it to the necklace so that I could have a tie.
It's like almost Gryffindor colors.
It is.
You're missing the yellow.
Oh no, may have to take this to Italy with me just because. And then I've got the cool thing is that it was $3.99 at the thrift store. But on it was a pin, because I collect those, of the Seahawks helmet.
Oh, that's fun.
So I got a Seahawks pin, and then I switched it out and put my Quebec pin, tie tack, because it matched. But have you ever had so when you talked about the ties, and I thought, oh, I've got the two best ties. I've had them for years, but they're beautiful. One had like a wolves in the background with the snowy mountain and stuff, just really neat. And the other one was very colorful and just one of those and I've had it hanging with my purses ever. I had a stupid idea to purge the bird room. So I just got a big bag and I started clothes that still had tags on it and, things that I thought I'd fit into and still don't, but put them all in there. And I remember looking at the ties going, oh, I hate to give those up, thinking I put them back. And so then when I went to look for them, they were gone. And I was like, oh no. And that was just a couple of weeks ago. So I flipped down to the thrift store here on 56th and Summit View. And I looked through every single tie and neither one of them was there. So either somebody grabbed them right off the bat or they saw how neat they were. But I found this little cute Gryffindor tie. So, which I am a Gryffindor. So, okay, there we go. So National Tie Day. Something else. Did you see what today was?
Today is Evaluate Your Life Day.
Oh. Okay. So, let's do this. How has your life changed today compared to, say, 10 or 15 years ago? Let's go in there somewhere.
All right. If we're going 10, I had 3 less children, 2 less cats, 1 extra dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Were you married?
Yeah, Matt and I got married in 2009.
Okay.
So Matt had graduated college in 2013, so 10 years ago. He just graduated at UW Tacoma. We were living in Tacoma at the time, and I got pregnant with Vincent that year.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Yeah, so 50, if we went 15 years, you weren't married. Or
No,
just
if we went
almost.
15 years, I was still in college. We were together because we met in 2006.
Oh, okay.
But no, we didn't get married until 2009. So 14 years ago, we got married.
Wow.
And we had no dogs 15 years ago.
Yeah, so your life has changed a lot.
Mhm.
And you were in college.
Mhm.
I was trying to think 10 years ago. Well, 10 years ago, this is 23. So 10 years ago in 2013. Oh, that's so funny because I took a train
Mhm.
from Eugene to Yakima.
How was that train compared to the past train?
It was the same train. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah, that's so weird. So I took a train in June from Eugene because we were living in Bandon.
Mhm.
And which goes to 15 years ago, we were in Bandon and I had my own business called A Pair of Hands Personal Concierge. So I did shopping and party planning and, you know, everything, cleaning, whatever could bring money in. And then, but I got tired of the rain. I mean, in Oregon, seriously, rains a lot.
Mhm.
And so I took a train in June from Eugene. Well, Eugene to Portland was a bus, and then you got on the train in Portland, and then it took you to Pasco.
Mhm.
And then from there it went on to Spokane and then to Chicago
Oh, wow.
10 years ago. So last week, just getting back Sunday, we went to Chicago, and on Friday the 13th, we boarded the same train going from Chicago to Pasco, only this time because we were on it for 3 days.
Mhm.
We got the roomettes. Don't do it unless you're a pixie, because
Or
those
a 5-year-old child, because she
Or a
showed me
5-year-old child.
pictures and I don't know how I couldn't get in that.
no, the roomettes are, you know, I mean, they're as white as this table. And I'm not joking, as white as this table. The bottom 2 chairs go into a bed, which isn't too bad size. It's about
Yeah, just don't be on the
28.
top.
Yeah. The top bunk, I have a video, so I may add that to when I post the pictures online
Of her coffin.
of my coffin. I'm almost 6 foot, so I was stretched out and the ceiling was here. And once I got up there, I'm thinking, there's no way I can get down.
Right.
Because you can't set up.
Those stairs were like this big.
Yeah, the stairs are this big. There's only 2, and it's on the side, which it's on the side where your head is.
Mhm.
So how do you get your legs over here when there's no room to move?
You just gotta.
And they've got this sling that is supposed to hold you in. Well, the funny thing is that it was slightly slanted. So you had to anyway, I didn't sleep there. I went up in coach and slept in the chairs for the 2 nights because it was ridiculous. Anyway, so if we do that again, it would definitely, a roomette is perfect for 1 person.
Mhm. Or you said the ADAs are really nice.
The ADAs are kind of like little train condos. You got both sides, you got the whole width of the train.
Wow.
Bathroom, you know, we had to use the bathrooms out or downstairs. It was an experience. We had a great time. Once we got used to the facts that we were dealing with, but Chicago, love Chicago. Anyway, that's so weird that it was on that very same train 10 years ago.
That's funny.
10 years and 4 months. Yeah. So, and came up here for an interview with the college,
Nice.
actually, for the facilities department, because that's what I did at the Dell. And the guy that did my reference, Tim Miller, hello, Dr. Tim. He and I used to work together at Comprehensive Mental Health. So he wrote this glowing reference for me. And then he calls me up and he goes, well, I just sent this in and I'm wondering, why am I not hiring you? Because he had his own firm at that time. So he did. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's where I started. So that was where I was 10 years ago.
It's amazing how fast your life changes.
Oh, I know. I'd like to say I was that I've lost weight in those 10 years, but no.
I've been up and down.
I'm pretty much kind of where I was then. Same 5 pounds, 10 pounds here, there, whatever. Anyway, but
I mean, it's kind of good to look back sometimes. And the funny thing is we're discussing this today. Well, we just had the eclipse this past week, which you got some great,
Oh,
I didn't get to see it
did.
at all. It was so cloudy here, and I was telling my mom and dad about it, and they couldn't see it. And so you got some good pictures though of the eclipse on the train while it was moving across.
I did. We were in North Dakota.
Very nice.
So North Dakota is an interesting, well, we were on the train so that we could say we've been to North Dakota.
Mm.
I got a picture of Fargo. But
You woke up for that
I
photo.
don't know if you can see this. Let me get that, which isn't easy to do, but let me get, doggone it. Well, Al's trying to get a hold of me. So can you see that? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm
Kinda.
getting a glare.
Yeah. But part of the moon is covered.
Well, maybe one of the other ones you can see. Well, shoot, why am I getting this glare? Maybe it's the camera.
It might be the camera.
Anyway,
He's gonna post them,
yeah.
and they're really good.
Anyway, yeah, we got a great pictures of, well, I did, because I was sitting there and I was just looking out the window because there's really nothing else to do. And North Dakota was all cloudy. And I asked Al, I said, are you looking at the solar eclipse? And he goes, we can't, it's all cloudy. And I said, well, it is here too, but as we're moving, it's peeking out between the clouds. And so I was just firing up. I mean, I must have had, that's all. I mean, tons of pictures, because like I said, there is still nothing left, nothing else to do on the train. So yeah, so I got to see that. That was kind of cool.
It's awesome. So
I
that
didn't
was
even know about it.
So it's the new moon solar eclipse that went, and the funny thing is this solar eclipse, like it was a big thing with the universe because we just got out all these
Oh, yeah.
retrogrades and yada yada, whole thing with the signs and all of that. But it's the biggest universal change in 15 years that we've had, so since 2008. So it's funny that you bring up where were you 15 years ago?
Oh yeah,
because it's the biggest universal change we've had in 15 years.
wow.
And now it's supposed to be, you started doing this, your next chapter. This is your
Our
open
next
door.
chapter. There's, yeah, I have noticed that, and I never put a lot of stock in the retrogrades and this and that. However, well, when I worked at Comprehensive Mental Health, we could do it like clockwork.
Same thing with the nursing home.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
moon, it'd be like, oh. And it wasn't just the patients. There was some staff that was probably me included, but I have really noticed it this year. Mood swings and ups and downs and I mean, even with the animals, it just seemed to affect everybody, but it makes sense. I mean, since our bodies are how much water percentage?
60%, 70% water.
Yeah, and the moon affects the tides of the earth, that it would affect
us
humans. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm looking forward to the new whatever.
New chapter.
Yeah, new chapter.
So put positivity out there. I saged my whole house this weekend.
Did you?
I did.
Al's been doing the incense, so I'm thinking that's probably
There you
not the
go.
same.
It smells good.
Yeah, it does. So I get home and he had discovered, Mom had given us this one where the smoke goes down like
those are really cool.
It's really cool to watch, and it's been sitting up there for I don't know how long. Well, Al discovered it while I was gone, and so I keep the little cones of incense in the drawer right by the TV, and then it's such. I kind of have this little altar. I mean, and it didn't end up, I mean, that's not how it was planned, but we have this case that's about, I don't know, 4 feet high that we keep our CDs in. And then when we moved the crystal, what are those things called? Crystal chest.
Curio cabinet?
Yeah. We moved it into the front bedroom because we're going to make that kind of a sitting room. And so we have this statue about this high. I don't know where I got it, but it's a door and it's 3 pieces and it's Jesus knocking on the door.
Oh, that's funny.
So we've always had it on the top of the curio. Well, in the bedroom, it doesn't fit. So I put it on top of the stand. And then I thought, well, this is a good place for the incense. So I put it there. And then I had a candle there. So we kind of have an altar because it ends up being right below our picture of Jesus.
Perfect.
Which has been the first thing we've moved into a house ever since Nikki was born.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's the first thing that goes into our house. Anyway, so he's been doing the incense. So I come home and it's like the house really smells like incense. And I'm thinking, oh, you found the incense. He's like, yeah, I've been burning it. He goes, I can actually smell it. And so I go over there to dust, which is rarity for me because Al's the duster. And here's the incense thing. And it is piled with ash about this high. Not only that, but down the back and on the top of the stand,
Oh,
it's, I said, how many of these did you burn and why didn't you get rid of it? He's like, oh, I don't know. He's just piled another one back on there. And I mean, it was so clogged that I don't think the smoke was even going down the thing anymore. So we
don't
had
burn the house down. Al.
don't burn the house. Yeah, please don't put it in the garbage until, next day, but don't, anyway. So that was pretty funny. It was like, well, he's discovered incense.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
If you haven't gotten your newsletter, it's been out now for a while. So
Yeah.
if you haven't gotten it, that means your subscription is expired or something went wrong. So give us a call. We'll send you one. We can get you up to date in your subscription because you don't want to miss out on the next one that's coming out the week of Christmas. That is the trip booklet.
Yep. And it is pretty much put together. Just has a final, which I'll do right after we get back from Tuscany.
I like your colors you picked this year.
I did too. I just, I had something else, but that new color just kind of, I don't know, appealed to me. And so I just got to plunk in a couple of, because I just got the bus pricing. So I tried to keep them pretty close to last year or this year's. A couple of them did go up, and it's
hotels
driven by the hotels and buses. So, but I try to pack in as much as I possibly can so you get your money's worth. So yeah, that'll be coming out with the new newsletter. The week of Christmas. Yeah.
And this one is chock full of stuff.
It
I mean, I'm ready. I was telling Lori, I am ready for the holiday bazaar to be over. And Lord, if you know me, you know I hate that event more than anything in the world.
It does.
I like it. I am not a shopper, so going to a bazaar is not my forte. So it's, and all the setup and the tear down I could do without.
Well, that is the work we do that people don't see, but our bazaar is fabulous. We have wonderful things at our bazaar.
We do have wonderful things. I am just not a shopper. That's not something that I can do.
I'm sad because I never get to shop. Because I'm on the microphone the whole time.
She's the raffle lady.
Yeah, I'm the voice of the bazaar.
You are.
And so I never get to get away. But it's so nice because every vendor will donate something that we give away. So we end up doing giveaways like every 15 minutes, starting at, what time does our bazaar start?
8 in the morning till 3.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get it in the paper. I had a lady call upset that it wasn't in the paper yet. I'm like, I have written Yakima Herald. We will get it in the paper beforehand, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to do that list of bazaars.
They haven't yet, and that's what she was very upset about yesterday.
That's so helpful for them because a lot of the bazaars too are how people make their Christmas money and sometimes their livelihood. I mean, my daughter-in-law Sherry, she hits every single bazaar. She's got some great stuff, so this will be her third bazaar.
Yeah, she does great.
She does. Yeah, she has some good stuff, and she's expanded.
Very nice.
Yeah, very excited. In fact, Zoe is doing bazaars now because she's doing her bracelets.
Oh.
But she's doing now little animals and all this bead work, and she's becoming quite a little entrepreneur. So I asked if she was going to be here, and Sherry said no, but she would bring some of her stuff. It's like, darn it.
Very nice.
Yeah. So bazaar, November 4th.
So it's exciting. For most people, I just don't care for it because of all the setup and the teardown. I really don't. And I think it's
a lot of work.
The paperwork, the setup and the teardown is what I hate the most. So I don't look forward to that in it. And
it's a lot of work.
You don't have, cake and punch and celebration. It's come shop. It's not my forte.
Yes. I can just hear that microphone going slap. So yeah.
So please come out to it and enjoy it. I'll be at the front desk smiling, but
she will. She can put on a smile. So
or I'll be your bus driver at some point.
Oh yeah, because we'll have the shuttle for parking for hopefully all of our vendors will behave themselves and park at the school.
Yeah, that's always fun at 7 in the morning.
That is.
Lori starts yelling at 7 in the morning.
I do. I start threatening the tow truck. You don't move your car so that we can have parking for the guests and the shoppers. Well, you're not gonna make any money.
Exactly.
So get your car to the school. Yeah. So what else we got the ping pong tournament.
We do. That's coming up in November. So that's
I will be playing.
she will.
Yeah.
So if you want to sign up for it, the sign up sheet is at the front desk. And you can be a single or you can be a double. And once I have kind of a finalized list, I can put out the brackets for who's playing
Yeah.
who. So yeah,
Who?
1 to 4. It's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We've been wanting to do this for a long time.
And we have 3 tables, so it should be
Yeah.
a good time. Then book club's coming up this coming Monday. They have the Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis are discussing. The funny thing is the show with Brie Larson, Lessons in Chemistry, just came out on Apple TV.
Oh,
So they made a show out of it, out of the book.
That's good.
So and the book looks enticing to read. The cover, I always love books that have fun covers because then I'm going to read it if it's got a fun
Yeah,
cover.
these all have good. The Elephant in the Garden.
I know I want to read that one
Me too.
I have time to do that though.
I know.
I keep saying, yes, I'm gonna read that. Not-
I brought a book at one of the stops on the train. It had a little library in the station and you could go in and you just take a book. It was a rack. And so I found Agatha Christie's 10 of her best mysteries.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And it wasn't tiny little print where, you can't see it. I was so excited. So I brought it onto the train and never did get to read it because I found out I can't read in a moving vehicle.
Mhm.
And I don't know what happened to it. I unpacked everything and I can't find it. So apparently I've left it on the train. So hopefully somebody enjoys it in my little roomette.
Well.
So anyway.
So I have your theme song ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah. Okay, it's time for
It's time for Lori's Love It or Leave It, the segment to make you shout and cheer. She'll test the products, give you the verdicts to buckle up because the excitement is here. Oh, I think right.
I was waiting for a boo-boo. That was not one. Lori's Love It or Leave It. So today, well, I was going to bring my big one, but I'm actually have it kind of packed for Tuscany, which I leave for Tuesday. But I have the little one, which I think I might pack and take with me also because this is my headband, but it goes on my fan because it looks cute.
Mhm.
But this little thing, also one that Mom had discovered, she thought she was getting the bigger one.
Okay.
And it came in the mail and she's like, well, that's not what I had planned on getting.
Mhm.
However, this little thing is great, folds up just like my big one does.
Mhm.
It can run on batteries or you can plug it in.
Very nice.
Now here I plug it right into my computer. So
Yeah.
you can put a power cube on it.
Mhm.
And then which was what I was kind of looking for, but I guess we can't sample it.
And then
it
you can
turns on.
plug it into my computer. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
gonna be
it
able to
wouldn't let- I don't think
see.
so. It's not long enough.
Mhm.
But it works wonderful. And it's this, I guess I should ask Mom where she got it. Because there's not even
But it
I wasn't prepared.
It extends really tall.
Well, yeah, that tall for this one.
The other one
Which
you
is
have
nice.
is like super tall.
The other one I have is this big around in the base. Can you see? Yeah. And it sets up and there's a light ring around it.
Mhm.
It's got, it goes up to 4 feet.
Mhm.
It's got a remote and the base lights up 3 different illuminations. The fan rotates and it has 4 speeds on the fan.
Very nice.
Now this one just has the one. This is your simple one, but it also goes down, fits like this, and I'll show you when I get back. And it fits in this black carrying case that has a strap that you can carry around like a little black purse.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
But these things, if you have hot flashes, oh my gosh. And the one that I have, the bigger one,
Mhm.
you can carry, well, this one you could if you put the batteries, but you can carry it around like this because you charge it and it stays charged for days.
Wow.
I ran it all last night, all the night before, and it was still running this morning. So they, I have to think that a woman who has gone through, their 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond came up with these.
Probably.
Because those little handheld fans just don't do it. But this one, this will blow your skirt up
On your face.
on your face. Blow your hair back and your skirt up. So anyway, this is a love it. Love it. Woo. Yeah.
Yeah, you showed us Gabby and I, the black one. And that one was really cool. And I think you've shown me this
No, it
one.
was the white one. Oh, you mean in the black case?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. They're just great. I don't know where those were when I was first started having hot flashes, because all you had were these little handheld things.
Oh, the ones you got from Dollar Tree, kind of.
Yes. And you just, it didn't do anything, but love these. They're out there. And I'll find out where Mom got this. I'm sure it was online somewhere because that's where she shops. Don't you, Lila? Mm-hmm. But Vente is the big one. Venty. So you can look that up. That's worth it.
Nice.
About $47, $50.
That's still not that bad. I mean, you
Worth
pay
it.
that much for a regular fan
Oh yeah.
or more.
You pay that for 50 of those little handhelds that don't last or do anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that was my love it and leave it, and
Very nice.
love it. Love it.
Other events coming up tonight.
Oh yeah.
Potato feed.
Woohoo.
$8. You can buy your ticket at the door if you haven't gotten it yet, or if you want to stop by here before 5:30. The coffee bar is selling the tickets. $8 a person. You get a loaded baked potato, and beverage and dessert. It's great deal for $8. You can't really get a meal for $8
no,
anywhere.
and
they're
they're good sized
huge
potatoes and all kinds of toppings.
Mhm.
You get them in a little thing cup and you put them bacon. I usually get the bacon and the sour cream and the butter. I mean, that's my favorite.
All proceeds
Good.
go to Yakima Valley Senior Citizens Inc. It's a great fundraiser. It's really their last big food fundraiser for the year. They have
Yeah.
Santa breakfast, but that's kind of more geared to Santa Claus and children.
Right, because their spaghetti feed is March, so it'll be 2024. I can't believe 2024.
It's almost here. It's gonna be here before
Wow.
we know it. October's already gone really fast. Although some days it feels like it's not going fast enough. Like we've been in this month for a month now.
To me, not. Well, no, I guess it's, well, yeah, because I mean, I've had a lot of trips, so it seems like it's going fast. And then Tuesday we leave for Tuscany, Italy for a cooking, it's a culinary trip. So I've got 20 people going. They're going to learn how to cook Italian food,
That's really
pairing it with wines. And I'm not a wine drinker.
So you're gonna make your own pasta, kind of?
Yeah, they make your own
Very nice.
pasta. One day we're going truffle hunting,
Ooh.
actually truffle hunting with the dogs and everything. And then might have pigs there. I don't know. They hunt truffles too. And then learn how to use truffle
Mhm.
in your food. Because some people go, oh, truffle, it's the best. And they, overdo it, but you can really overdo truffle. I have the truffle oil. And then another day, yeah, we're making our own pasta. One of the days we go to Pisa, which is the Leaning Tower. And yeah, it's 9 days, but 2 of the days are travel because we leave Tuesday, but we don't get to Florence until Wednesday. And then that's how I was trying to pack. It was like, okay, all I need are 2 days of airplane clothes, which are stretchy pants and a big old shirt.
Well, that's the best airplane clothes.
Oh, it's the only way when you're traveling for 13 hours on a plane. Well, 13 and then another 3. So we're about 15, 16 hours on the plane. Still not as long as South Africa, though.
Yeah, that one was
That one was a
really
honker.
long. But it's worth it. You had a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah, it was a great trip. So, yeah, and then the next big one we have is the Galapagos.
Mhm.
And boy, if anybody wants to do that, just signed up another one yesterday for it. So it's gonna go, and it's one of those big trips that is once in a lifetime and probably will never be offered again, not through here, just like South Africa was. But anyway, yeah, so I'll be back. When will I be back?
We'll be back
November 1st, so I won't see you till
See you in November.
I'll miss the Halloween. I'm sad because I love doing Halloween, but Hal's gonna be in the house with the doors doors locked and the lights off because the animals, it takes 2 of us to do Halloween at our house. So.
Yeah, the kids got a ton of events, like Holy Family's doing their trunk or treat that weekend.
That's such a great idea.
Then we have the fall festival at the school, and we added. I love our new priest, man. He is on board with it. We get to pie the priest, and it's $5, and it's a fundraiser.
Throw a pie at the priest. Oh my gosh.
And you get to pie the priest for $5, and all of it goes to the school. He is such a trooper.
That's nice. That is really good.
So then we've got that Friday and Saturday, and then they get to go around Tancara on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which is always packed out. I mean, we went through 3 bags of candy last year, and there were still kids coming. I started pulling it out of their buckets. I'm like, okay, guys,
We gotta use this. We gotta recycle. Recycling some candy.
Oh.
Yeah. So I won't be back till November. So we'll do November 1st is what? November 1st is Wednesday.
Mhm.
But I won't be in until Friday. So
Get
we
ready
won't
for
be
the
shooting.
bazaar.
So we won't be shooting that first Wednesday.
No, I might do announcements just because the bazaar is happening that
Yeah.
weekend, just to remind people.
But come see us at the bazaar.
Mhm.
We'll be there on the 4th.
Yep. And we've got over 55 vendors. There's soup and sandwich being served that day. There's breakfast being served that day. It's a lot of fun. If you want to come help move furniture with me.
Boy, show up on Friday. That will be really fun. The more the merry.
That's right.
More hands, happy hands. And you won't see Leslie cry.
Oh,
Well, you
although I
might.
do have to say thank you to our maintenance department, because
Oh,
they're
I
stepping
know.
up right now. Because normally in years past, it's you, me, and Michelle.
I know.
And
Moving
there's a
furniture.
couple that come and help, but for the most part, it's you, me, and Michelle.
Yeah.
And I had Michelle last year. This year,
I know, but
I have
just you
the
and me.
maintenance crew that's coming to help us
we're
because
so happy. Very happy. They did it 1 year before. I remember. Was that before your time?
it might have been
Probably.
because you probably were shorthanded.
Yeah, because this is my 10th bazaar.
This will be my
That's so bizarre.
7th one, I think.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. So, I can't believe I've been here.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. It's very bizarre. That's one of the hardest words to spell
It
for
is.
me.
It is.
Bizarre.
Well, there's 2 ways to do it. It's either the shopping
that's
bizarre
right.
or
And
how bizarre.
How bizarre.
And those are both spelled completely different.
Yeah, which is really bizarre.
It is bizarre.
Hmm.
Speaking of bizarre, though, I'm going to donate this to the raffle.
This is exciting news, you guys, and
It's a Lori Lovett.
it is a Lori Lovett. Oh my gosh. And I was trying to be the first person to order it, but I might have been tied with her mom.
I think my mom was watching like
But
every 30 minutes she was checking Amazon.
to see, yeah, but there were 27 sold in just like the first day.
Okay, I'm up to 31 now.
Yeah, her new book. Leslie's an author, and it is the cute. Finally, she did it. I have to take credit for telling her 6 years ago.
You have been bugging me to do this for a
Bugging
long
her
time.
every year. She needs to put this in a book.
Elves on a Mission. It's a children's story about our 3 elves that are in our house, their whole backstory, who they are, how they put all their imagination, creativity, and scene making to make Christmas so magical. It gives over 35 recipes and crafts,
Craft
and
ideas
science
and-
experiments that you can do with your kids or your grandkids.
Pictures.
But it is a children's book, so if kids read it, they can read all about our elves and where they came from. And there's a ton of pictures in here. It just came on Amazon Friday. It came out on Barnes and Noble on Tuesday. So both Barnes and Noble and Amazon are selling it.
And I want her to put some out for the bazaar.
Well, I'm donating one to the bazaar as the raffle.
Yeah.
So it will be out there. So one lucky winner will go home with my book.
Elves on a Mission, The Magical Adventures of Bob, Sally, and David.
Mhm.
It's so cute. I love it. It's our new coffee table book.
I know, and I was gonna, if I had my copy, I would bring it in. I don't get my copy. Everybody
brought
loves
mine.
copy except me.
Yeah, the author copy is a little slower.
Apparently,
So anyway, congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It's
And
about
thank you
time.
for everyone that has purchased it. And
Yes.
if you did purchase it, please leave me a review. Like,
Oh,
it just-
yeah.
it helps Amazon figure out if they should show it or not. Same with Barnes and Noble. So
Right.
if you do purchase it and you do enjoy it, please put a review out. I greatly appreciate it.
I was given the appropriate amount of time because I actually wanted to read it
Mhm.
through, because I read it through for editing,
You did.
but that's, you're looking for things. You're
Mhm.
not enjoying the story, and I am absolutely enjoying the story. I'm 3/4 of the way through, and it's just so dang cute. So I'll be putting my my stamp of approval on it. It's very cute.
Thank you.
So yay, good job.
Thank you.
Bestseller.
So yeah, just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas.
Well,
Well,
that's been all I
that's
have.
all I got to. Can't think of anything else.
We do have our pumpkin craft tomorrow, but we are booked full. Same thing with the paint night for December.
Yeah.
We are already booked, so they like the crafts.
That's good. I think the crafts are fun.
They are.
Those pumpkin crafts were fun. That was really good. They're gonna have a good time with that.
Yeah, they are.
And then I have the mercantile trip Saturday.
Mhm.
So
And that's
going
gonna be a
down,
good time.
having lunch, and then I didn't even realize that we're actually going to Columbia Center afterwards to, if people want to shop or whatever. So if you want to come out, I still have room on the bus. I've
Nice.
got about, what did I say? 20, 22 people going, 23, 28, something like that, but I can take more.
Very nice.
So anyway,
That'll be a good day.
yeah. So thanks for hanging with us.
Yes, and well, you'll be gone next week.
I will.
I
be
may or may not
gone.
do a show. It really just depends on how busy I am around here. It has been nutty since Gabby has left. I'm just gonna say, so please bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what day I'm on and what task
Yeah.
I need to do for the day.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
So if you get a show next week, hooray. Otherwise, I'll
If not-
probably see you November 1st and remind you of the bazaar.
Well, November. Yeah, exactly. So for me, happy Halloween,
Mhm.
happy Harvest Day. And I'll see you at the bazaar on November 4th.
All right. Hope
Thanks,
you have a good day,
everybody.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Chat Face with the Harman Center girls. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Like or share as well. Have a great day.